1, 2. Yep, 1, 2. Attention to the barn area, attention to the barn area. We've got a black truck on the back part of the track here on the back stretch, just off the turn, about the first turn. It's a black truck with a white trailer. That black truck and white trailer needs moved right away. Needs moved right away. You're blocking an exit. If you don't move it, it's going to be moved for you. Thank you. 206, make the driver John Newberry. John Newberry will drive the 206 in the first. Also in the first race, scratch the 3, Skyway Slick, sick. 1-3, Skyway Slick is out sick. In a driver's change on the 6, Country Cowboy, make the driver Jeff Nicehonger. Jeff Nicehonger will drive the 6, Country Cowboy in the first. Starting in the second race, the 2-year-old Colt Pace, sponsored by Tribute Equine Nutrition. The Ohio Colt Racing Association, a driver's change on the board, Catch the Rain. Make the driver Jason Beatty. Jason Beatty will drive the board, Catch the Rain in the second. Turning to race number 3, in the third race in memory of Wayne Farthing, the 2-year-old Colt Trot, Ohio Colt Racing Association, a driver's change on the 3, make the driver Ronnie Gillespie. Ronnie Gillespie will drive the 3, Money in the third. Also in the third race, please note the 6, Tony Pacco, is racing on the Lasix medication. Lasix medication for the 6, Tony Pacco in the third. For the fourth race is clear at this time. For the fifth race is clear at this time. Race 6, turning to the sixth race. In the sixth race, the 3-year-old Colt Trot, sponsored by Hickory Lane Horse Farm. And in the sixth race, 3-year-old Colt Trot, Ohio Colt Racing Association, a driver's change on the 4, Newton Hill. Make the driver Charles Bowman. Charles Bowman will drive the 4, Newton Hill in the sixth. Also in the sixth race, scratch the 7, Flying Ryan. Judges due to transportation. For the 7, Flying Ryan is scratched due to transportation. The seventh race is clear at this time. For the eighth race is clear. For the ninth race, clear. For the 10th and 11th race, clear. Turning to race number 12, the 12th and final race. In the 12th and final, it's the Signature Series Trot, sponsored by Hobart Doc Schoonover Memorial Trot. In a driver's change on the 2, gotta have rhythm, something I don't have. Gotta have rhythm, the 2, where the driver is the trainer, Rory Moore. Rory Moore will drive the 2, gotta have rhythm in the 12th. Those are all the changes I have for you at this time. Any more changes to come in throughout the evening, we'll be sure to pass those right along to you. And again, good evening and welcome to the Hancock County Fair here in the wild and wonderful Findlay, Ohio. First race post time, 6 p.m. And in the barn area, we're asking you to bring them out for the first, please. We just need 6 of you. Going to need Russell Swartz, John Newberry, Pat Malloy Jr., Jason Beatty, Jeff Nicehonger, and Cody Greeno. Bring them on for the first race, please. Down to a field of 6 in here with a scratch of the 3, Skyway Slick.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Findlay, Ohio, the Hancock County Fair, Night 2 of Harness Racing, Ohio Fair Racing Conference action. Tonight, we're just minutes away from first race post time. 2-year-old colt trotters will go postward along with 2-year-old colt pacers, 3-year-old colt trotters, 3-year-old colt pacers, and the signature series, the Hobart Dock Schoonover Trot for $3,500. Last night, we had 12 exciting races. Four drivers doubled up. Jeff Nysonger with 2 wins, Ronnie Gillespie 2, Andre Nard 2, and Jason Beatty with 2. Trainer Greg Luther came away with 2 training wins. I'm Doug Ballinger. Joining me on set tonight, Tom Pye, the harness guy, and Matt Clark. And we're all bundled up. This is going to be a chilly night, a football night at the end of October, the way it seems here in Findlay tonight.
Absolutely. As I said, it did get cold till cool last night till about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Tonight, we got the wind. It's cloudy. We had rain earlier. The track, though, looks fantastic. We have the folks coming in for their passports and signing up. We got a couple of good races tonight. We're very nice races. We have 12.
There you go. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'd like to remind you, if you attend a fair, get your passports in. Get them signed or have a sticker. If we don't have a sticker with us, we'll sign them. We do have a driver's change, I believe, in this first race to pass along time. Jeff Nysonger is driving the 6, which...
Country boy.
Jeff Nysonger, the 6 country cowboy.
And first race number 1. And number 1 in the first race, Born to Trot. Russell Schwartz is going for win number 2,000.
Let's just look here. I'll tell you what, he's been racing mainly at Scioto and Northfield Park. And non-winners or Ohio Sire Stakes, he really could, it very well could happen here in just a few minutes. Russell drove this horse at Born to Trot at Urbana on August 6th. In the Ohio Colt Racing Association Trot, finished second, beaten 3 lengths, but trotted his mile in 59 3. If he's anywhere close to that, he'll probably get that number 2,000 tonight. Let's go to our post parade with Jason Settlemore.
The horses are on the track ready to post for the first race, the Ohio Colt Racing Association 3-year-old Colt Trot. In memory of Jack Reno, a purse of $6,935, trot in 1 mile, scratch the 3 Skyway Slick 6. The one Born to Trot is owned by Deborah Schwartz in Carlisle, Ohio, and Dr. Thomas Michael Adams of Findlay, Ohio. Trained by Deborah Schwartz, Russell Schwartz is on. The 2 is OHHA 6, owned and trained by Bob Conrad of Troy, Ohio, with John Newberry. The 3 is owned. The 4, 90 Proof, owned in partnership by Patrick Malloy Jr. of Easton, Ohio, and Lisa Gosselin of Eaton, Ohio. Trained by Pat Malloy Jr. Pat Malloy Jr. is at the lines. The 5 is Full Moon Hal, owned by Madison and Jessica Smith of Xenia, Ohio. Jessica Smith trains. Jason Beatty is the driver. For the 6, Country Cowboy, owned and trained by Melvin Schmucker of Okeechobee, Florida. Jeff Nysonger at the lines. And for the outside of the 7, Dublin's Date Night, owned by E.G. Trot LLC of Findlay, Ohio, trained by Ed Greeno Jr. Cody Greeno is in the sulky. Here is the Hancock County Fair.
Now, Doug Ballinger, so you look over here, you said Born to Trot. This is a tough field. I just looked, coming off, we got, well, that's Deborah Schwartz as the trainer, but we got Bobby Joe Brewer, and she has Skyway Slick. And
well,
she shows...
he is not too slick tonight. He's scratched.
Scratched? Ooh.
Skyway Slick is scratched tonight. So we're down to a field of 6.
Oh.
1 is Born to Trot. Russell Schwartz for Deb Schwartz. Russell, as we mentioned, looking for his 2,000th win. If he wins this race, it'll be number 2,000. Born to Trot has 2 wins this year. 35,000 lifetime.
Number 2 is Oh No 6. It's Bob Conrad owned and trained. Colin Newberry in the sulky. Oh No 6 is Oh No for 5. Got 5 starts and only 2/3. does show a mile in 2.5 at Greenville. And room improvement, it does show that's 2.5. That's the fastest it's been. Number 3 is Scratch. Number 4 is...
Tom, the 4 is 90 proof. Pat Malloy Jr. owns Trains and Drives, owns a partnership with Lisa Goslin, 0 Bay Goto son of Uncle Peter. 3 wins this year, $39,000 lifetime, just a few dollars shy of $40,000. Took a mark earlier in the year, 158 and 1 at Sauter Downs.
I'm glad I got this. Number 5 is Full Moon Howl. Ow! Yes. Ow, 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 ow. That's trained by Jessica Smith, owned by Madeline and Jessica Smith of Xenia, Ohio. Jason Beatty is in the sulky. Full Moon Howl is a full count, about a howl me in by Don't You Forget It. 16 starts, 9 wins. $41,260, mark at 56 and 1 at Northfield. This is a toughie. Number 6 is...
6 is Country Cowboy, Jeff Nysauger, Melvin Schmucker. 13 starts, yet to find a winner's circle in 2 years. A little over $12,000 lifetime.
Number 7 is Dublin State Night with Ed Greeno. Cody Greeno win the sulky, 0 for 9, and looking for win number 2 lifetime. Here they are. This is the first from Findlay, Ohio, Hancock County Fair. And here's...
Here they come at the Hancock County Fair. They're up and trotting, firing away from the inside. Born to trot, headed right for the lead. And over the inside, 90 proof lands in the garden spot and racing in 2. From the second tier, Country Cowboy there in 3rd. Outside there in 4th, that is Full Moon Howl. Up off the outside and off stride in 5th with OHHA 6th, and driving through his Dublin State Night. Down the backside they go, nearing the opening quarter. Full Moon Howl and Jason Beatty to the top here from the inside. Born to Trot will yield for the Garden Spawn, racing into 90 proof is in there, racing in 3rd, trotting 4th. Country Cowboy following along in 5 at Dublin State Night. The opening quarter in 31 and a 1 fell, but a ways back to 0-6, and John Newberry can see the entire field after the early miscue. Passing the stand to the fan for the first time, heading on over to the half. Full Moon Howl continues to lead the way by a length of 3 part. And to the inside, Born to Trot is there trotting into a gap and 2, racing in 3rd and 90 proof. Rolling into the payoff half. 4th there is Country Cowboy, followed by Dublin State Night, and inching back into this is 0-6. The half in 101 and 4/5. Up top leading the way. Full Moon Howl continues to front the field here by a length and a half. Off the turn and down the backside they go. Heads are pointed towards 3/4. Full Moon Howl continues to front the field by a length and a half. And to the inside, Born to Trot is trying to stay with him, racing in 2. Move to the outside, Country Cowboy in 3rd. 4th, that's 90 proof. 5th there in a gap of 5. That's Dublin State Night, a long ways back to 0-6. As they trotted by 3/4 and 1. 31 and 1/5. It'll turn to the top of Heartbreak Lane. Less than a 16th to go here in Findlay, Ohio. On top of the field, Full Moon Howl opens up by 3, now 4. Full Moon Howl with every stride is going away. Full Moon Howl in front. Born to Trot to go 2nd, Country Cowboy 3rd, 4th is 90 proof, 5th that's Dublin State Night, and 6th and last, 0-6, time of the mile, 2:01, 1/5.
Who was it, Doug Bellinger?
A minute and 3/5. Just can't quite get there. Born to Trot and Russell Swartz picked up a win last night earlier in the card, got 1,999. Had another drive last night, was 2nd. Opened things up tonight with a 2nd.
Well, I always says 2 seconds is just as good as a win.
Yes,
but
not tonight though.
Not tonight.
You gotta get that
not
win.
for Russ Swartz. But who won that race? Why, that was Full Moon Howl. Oh!
Who was that? Tom, I didn't hear you.
Full Moon Howl. Oh! he's
Sounds like a bunch of hound dogs here, Matt.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, is said. Thank you very much. Thank you. Full Moon Howl. Jessica Smith is a trainer and part owner with Madeline Smith and Jason Beatty. Or as I say sometimes, Jason Beatty, we could say.
They say, a lot of people, Beatty. I guess I don't really know. I call him Beatty, what it really is.
Beatty.
Is it Beatty?
Beatty. In fact, I heard
It's
people
Beatty?
pronounce Beatty.
Okay, everybody will say it different.
Of course, you say tomato, I say tomato.
Yeah.
Here. Full Moon Howl.
Memory of Jack Brino, 3-year-old Colt Trot, timed in 2:01 and 1/5 versus $6,935. The 5 Full Moon Howl. 3-year-old Bay Gelding by Colt Count out of a How Me In. She by Don't You Forget It. By Madison and Jessica Smith, a Xenia, Ohio, trained by Jessica Smith. Nicely handled here this evening by winning driver Jason Beatty. Posting the 10th win in 17 tries in the 2025 campaign and the 16th win overall in this one's career. The 5 Full Moon Howl, home winner in 2:01 1/5.
Win today, this year. That is his 16th.
Here's the rundown for the first strings. The 1 Born to Trot, 2. For the 2 0-0-6-6. The 3 Skyway Slick with Scratch Sink. The 4 90 Brute, 4. The 5 Full Moon Howl, the race winner, timed in 2:01 1/5. For the 6 Country Cowboy, 3. And the 7 Dublin State Night, 5. Recheck top to bottom, it should read 2-6. Scratch 6, 4-1-3, 5 on the bottom. For the opening quarter, 31 and 1. The half at 101 and 4. 3 quarters and 131 and 1. Time of the mile, 2:01 1/5. Full Moon Howl. Bring them right on for the second race, please. Bring them right on.
And that Doug Ballinger is at the third quarter, 29 and 2. Russell Schwartz was thinking of making a move, but 29 and 2, there was like they did. That's just a little bit too much. Good mile, 2-1 and 1. That's just starting out. We have coming up. We got 12 on the race. Number 2. It's a 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pace. This is one division. Must be 3 divisions. Purse of $4,207. 6 in it to win it. We shall return after these few messages.
At Ohio State's Galbraith Equine Center, our veterinary champions are here for your champions 24/7, 365 days a year, providing advanced specialty care for sports horses from all stages and disciplines. Our expert team of boarded surgeons and sports medicine and rehabilitation specialists, together with veterinary cardiologists, internal medicine, and ophthalmologists, make our hospital your best resource for all sports horse performance issues. The Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center's Galbraith Equine Hospital. Call us today at 614-292-6661.
When you need supplies for your horse, one name stands out: Big D's. Since 1976, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply has been the equine experts you can trust. Whatever your horse needs is available at Big D's Tack and Vet Supply. Visit the retail outlet in Streetsboro, Ohio, or order online at BigD'sWeb.com. Sign up for text messaging and receive $10 off your order. Big D's Tack and Vet Supply.
Dublin Valley Farms, home of Volstead sire of 2024 Ohio Horse of the Year Sugar Instead. Also standing at Dublin Valley Farms, Slay, a promising young son of Chapter 7 and Coach K Hanover by world record holder Walner. Looking for your next winner? Dublin Valley Farms and our clients are offering an exciting lineup of yearlings with current and fashionable pedigrees. Available at public auctions this year. Backed by a team that cares, Dublin Valley Farms, Fredericksburg, Ohio.
We are back here at Findlay, Ohio, the Hancock County Fair. Ohio Fair Racing Conference action on to race 2. Russell Schwartz just missed. He needs one more win for career run number 2,000 as we speak. Here he comes in warming a horse up right in front of us now. Russell, one win away from that magic number 2,000. He will have one more chance tonight as he races in the 6th race.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. The countdown is on. Looking at that 6th race, he does look like he does have a definitely chance in there. But there's again, when you're out there, you might think you have a chance. The other drivers do not think you do. They don't care how many you got wins you need.
I'd like to remind them, Tom, if they want to get a program and follow along, harnessracingohio.com you can print a program off an hour before post time. Going to be a busy weekend, this Labor Day weekend, but we're waiting on the post parade. Tell you where all we're going to be at. Burton Tamar, post time at 4:30. 13 races at Burton Tamar, post time at 4:30. Canfield this weekend, Saturday, 11 a.m. post, and Monday, September 1st. On Labor Day, the Canfield Trotting Derby and Canfield Pacing Derby. And Charlie May will be in that Canfield Pacing Derby, coming off of that coveted rail position. Wauseon goes this Saturday, post time at 11:30 a.m. with 8 races. Tuesday at 6 at Wauseon, Marietta. Sunday at 1, and Monday, Labor Day, at 1. That is our weekend action. That takes us into Kenton next week, and things will start to wind down then. We got one more busy week where we have Worcester, Old Washington, Upper Sandusky, and Montpelier, I think 4 in one day.
Yeah, that's the wild day.
Yes, that's the wild one.
And, they have, everyone has their maps and routes charted out. They know where they're going to go. Here they are for the second race here at the Hancock County Fair.
For the second race, the Ohio Colt Racing Association, sponsored by Tribute Equine Nutrition. For the Ohio Colt Racing Association, this is freshman Colt Pacers in Wetmount, purse of $4,207, a field of 6. The one is Zuma World, owned in partnership by Corby, Nightonger, our 3 Sons stable. Rob, they're of Ohio and Georgia, trained and driven by Jeff Nightonger. For the 2 is Greg Luther Racing LLC of Blacklick, Ohio. Fire the Dems, trained by Todd Luther, Andre Nerin. The 3 is Dark Gable, owned by Daniel and Landon Cody of Covington, Ohio, trained by Scott Ferguson, Ronnie Gillespie. The 4 Catch the Rain by Marjorie Polhamus of Ludlow Falls, Ohio, trained by Dan O'Mara, Jason Beatty. Jason Beatty drives. The 5 Shaving Cream by Mary Dawson of Circleville, Ohio, trained by April Roach with Roy Wilson. The 6 Nighthawk Racer by Ivy Holdings of Apple Creek, Ohio, trained by Robert Brooks. Pierce Henry is in the sulky. That's the field for the second race. $4,207 is up for grabs.
Well, on to race 2, Tom Pye, 2-year-old Colt Pace for $4,207. Up field of 6, number 1 Zuma World. Jeff Nightonger trains and drives the 2-year-old Bay Gilda son of Zuma Kalade, who was a $32,000 Buckeye Classic purchase. In 10 starts, has 8 wins and 1 second. Earnings of $30,516. A winner last time out, 158. At the Allen County Fair in Lima. The 1 Zuma World and Jeff Nightonger closing in on win number 4,000. He's probably about 15 away. I don't know the exact number right now.
Maybe before the end of the year, before Lancaster, we never know. Number 2 is Fire the Dems with Todd Luther trainee, owned by Greg Luther Racing LLC of Blacklick. This 2-year-old gelding by Catch the Fire out of Brianna Hanover by Well Said. 10 starts this year, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, $22,921. This is a Ching, a bargain basement Buckeye Classic $5,000 yearling. That's a good price. Got to mark a Salina. That's Doug Bellinger's hometown, I'll have to think, of 157-2. Andre Nered in the sulky.
Number 3, Dark Gable, Drew Neal, Scott Ferguson, 2-year-old Brown Gilda son of Lost in Time. This is a homebred. Daniel Landon and Landon Code of Covington owned. Scott Ferguson trains 3 starts, is yet to hit the board, has had 3 6th-place finishes. The 3 is Dark Gable.
Number 4 is Catch the Rain. Dan O'Mara trainee for Marjorie Amos of Ludlow Falls. This is 2-year-old gelding by Catch the Fire out of Rainy Day Chick by Rockin' Amadeus. 5 starts this year. Hasn't hit the board yet, has $1,000 on his card. So Colton Noble is in the sulky.
Number 5, Shaving Cream, Roy Wilson, April Roach. Joe Bago, the son of Lather, up out of the Arts Place mare, Arts Fantasy. Mary Dawsonone's first career start for Shaving Cream.
Number 6 is Nighthawk Racer, Robert Brooks trainee for Ivy Holdens of Apple Creek. 11 starts, hasn't won, has hit the board second 4 times and a third. Pierce Henry is in the sulky. And here they come.
Pacing, firing out for the lead. Fire the Dems to the front from the inside. Sumo World is zooming right back from the inside to protect the pole position. Landing Fire the Dems in the garden spot, racing in 2. Away in third from the second tier, Nighthawk Racer. Off the turn and down the back side they go. Nearing the opening quarter, Catch the Rain is in there, racing in 4th. Followed in 5th by Dark Gable, and 6th in trailing the field, Shaving Cream and Roy Wilson. Can see them all as they move by the opening quarter-mile mark of the race, being led up top by Sumo World. Sumo World under a snug hold from Nisonger, leading it by a length and a half. By the opening quarter, 31 2/5. Fire the Dems on the inside, racing in 2. On the inside, Nighthawk Racer racing in 3rd, nose to helmet. 4th there on the inside as they pass the stand for the first time, heading on over to the half as Catch the Rain. 2 trailers remain. Dark Gable and Shaving Cream can still see them all. Up top, Sumo World. Sumo World is going to sing up to the half here. Fire the Dems on the inside, racing in 2nd. Nighthawk Racer there in 3rd. Forward and forth by Catch the Rain. 5th, that's Dark Gable, and 6th and trailing Shaving Cream. They rolled into the payoff half. 103 2/5. Up top, Sumo World. Sumo World by a length and a half. Off the turn and driving down the backside. Heads are pointed towards 3/4 and the battle begins. Sumo World on the inside. Move to the outside, racing in 2nd. Nighthawk Racer watching over the dueling leaders from 3rd as they spar by the 3/4 mile mark of the race. Sumo World from the inside. Fire the Dems on the outside. 3/4 and 135 flat. They'll pace the final turn and head for home. Sumo World from the inside. Fire the Dems cannot go with him in 2nd. Less than a 16 to go. They're on their way home in Findlay, Ohio. Sumo World with the lead here. Fire the Dems 2nd. Covered to the wire. Sumo World. Jeff Nisonger. 8 to wire. Fire the Dems to go 2nd. Nighthawk Racer was 3rd. 4th is Dark Gable. 5th is Catch the Rain. And 6th and last, Shaving Cream. Time of the mile, 2:03 flat. Sumo World. Gate to wire.
Get that calculator. I think that was last quarter in 28 seconds flat.
59 3 back half. Jeff Nisonger did what he had to do. He knew that Fire the Dems was right there in his back, breathing down his back. So he got him some soft. He got a real good breather that definitely that second quarter.
Yeah, off a half and 3, Jeff was going to be tough to beat there.
He knew what he had to do to beat Fire the Dems. If Andre Nard wanted to go, he was going to let him go. But he would pay the price if he wanted to go.
Yeah. That was more than a breather. That was like having an oxygen tank out there.
They were making hay right past the 3/4, entering that far turn.
Boom! They went. And that was Zuma World, we can say, is 4 in a row in Ohio.
And Jeff Nisonger inching closer to win number 4,000. I don't know the exact number. I'm sure he's still 15 off, 15 to 20. Same colors there. Matt, you can zoom in on his nephew.
Braden Addis.
Braden Addis, who does a lot of driving in the Terry Holton Youth Driving Series. And when they're on the cart, when Braden Addis is driving, you would think it's Jeff Nisonger out there, because he sits on the cart just like Jeff.
Into the Hickory Lane Horse Farm winner circle for one Sumo World. Sumo World, hole winner at 2:03 flat, posting the 9th win of this one's career in just 11 starts. 2:03. The one Sumo World is a 2-year-old bay gelding by Suma Kapate. Out of a Show the World, by Western Ideal. In partnership by Gorby of Huntsville, Ohio, Nisonger Stable of Lebanon, Ohio. Our 3 Sons Stable, Atlanta, Georgia, and Roth of New Albany, Ohio. Nicely trained and driven to victory by Jeff Nisonger. This first and second race, sponsored by Tribute Equine Nutrition. Sumo World, Jeff Nisonger, home winner. Here's the rundown. For the second race, top to bottom, the 1 Zuma World, the race winner. The 2 Fire the Dems, 2. The 3 Dark Gable, 4. The 4 Catch the Rain, 5. The 5 Shaving Cream, 6. The 6 Nighthawk Racer, 3. Recheck top to bottom, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3 on the bottom. Time of the mile, 2:03 flat. The opening quarter, 31 and 2. The half in 1:03 and 2. 3/4 in 1:35. Time of the mile, 2:03 flat. Silver World. Jeff Niceonger, former winner, gate to wire.
Zuma World, zoom into the front. Last quarter, 28 seconds flat. That's a strategy on a half-mile track at its best. You just keep everyone stacked up. They're afraid to pull on you because they know you can go.
Just good driving.
Yeah, so that's why he's coming up to his 4,000th win. That is the second race. We're coming up the third. This 2-year-old Colt Trot. This is a purse going for a purse of $7,125. We have 6 young trotters in there, and we shall return after these few messages.
Hi, I'm Dean Gillespie, and I want to tell you about the Ohio Colt Racing Association. There's 19 member fairs, and they sponsor the Partial Futurity in Greenville, Ohio. You need to race in the OCRA. Great racetracks, great people. Bring the kids and come out to the fair, and remember, fair time is fun time.
In Ohio, Hickory Lane Farm has the stallions you are looking for, like What the Hill, Uncle Peter, and In Range, as well as Branded by Lindy, Jug Winner Luz Pearlman, Racing Hill, and Guardian Angel Oz. Hickory Lane will offer a host of Ohio sired yearlings this fall, including 6 by In Range, 5 by Uncle Peter, 4 by Guardian Angel Oz, and 1 by What the Hill. Find out more at hickorylanefarm.com.
With more than 300,000 horses in Ohio, the economic impact of the equine industry in the state is over $2.8 billion. Much of that value comes from standardbred horse owners, breeders, trainers, and drivers who participate in the sport of harness racing. The mission of the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association is to preserve, protect, promote, and serve the entire standardbred industry in Ohio and beyond. To learn more about the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association, go to OHHA.com. That's OHHA.com.
We're getting an announcement that there's some pretty nasty weather heading this direction. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to turn all this stuff off and cover it up. So if we drop off the air in a hurry, everyone at home will know why. There's no roof over our head here in Findlay, Ohio, and I can't leave this stuff out.
Yeah. And there's a nice aluminum. It's all aluminum. That's if we get the bad weather, you will see old Tom Pye, the harness guy, start to fly. I will be out of here.
I want to see that. I want to see you fly.
You see me hustle down here. I was waiting for myself to take a leap of faith down the stairs. I've come a few times that we were up in one of the fairs, and Don Tiger brought a friend of his, and he says, I wanted to meet Tom Pye, the harness guy. Well, yeah, we're standing there talking. He got a little shaky. I says, well, if you're going to take a leap down the stairs, don't take me with you. That's but yeah, you get a little unbalanced up here.
Yeah, it's cooled off quick. It warmed back up a little bit. The flag is definitely whipping around a little bit.
That's a signal of bad weather to come, though, when it starts fluctuating like that.
Yes.
I'm an old sailor. But yeah. You want to go with these? Number 1?
Yeah, go ahead real quick, because they're going to probably go right to the gate.
Okay, number 1, Winding Path. Is Ed Greeno Jr. in the sulky. 4 wins, 11 starts. 2-year-old colt gelded by Enterprise. Looking for 3 in a row in Ohio. As a mark of 2-4 at Salina. 2-4-4. And Winding Path. Number 2 is...
The 2 is Mickey's Money. Jeff Nicehunger trains and drive 2-year-old black colt, but ready for money. A $10,000 Ohio Select Purchase, Kathy Gorby, Nisonger Stable owned, 12 starts, 4 wins, 1 second, 3/3, 22,000 this year. A winner, a couple starts back, 206 and 3 at Lebanon.
Number 3 is Oh Money, Jessica Smith, trainee. She owns 2-year-old colt gelding by Ready for Money. Randy Smith is in the sulky. 10 starts this year, no wins, 1 second. Has been trotted in 2-8 and 3 just last week at Lima at Allen County. Number 3, Oh Money. Number 4 is
MJ's Pigs Prodigy, Charles Bolin. Charles Bolin Jr. trains and owns. Joe Bago, the son of Long Tom. 11 starts, has 3 wins, $14,000 in the bank this year.
Ohio Colt Racing Association 2-year-old Colt Trot in memory of Wayne Farthing. At 1 mile, a purse of $7,125. The one is Winding Path by E.G. Trot LLC of Findlay, Ohio, driven by Ed Reno Jr. Ed Reno Jr., the driver. Jeff Nisonger steers the 3 Mickey's Money for the partnership of Kathy Gorby of Huntsville, Ohio, and the Nisonger Stable LLC of Lebanon, Ohio. Jeff Nisonger trains and drives. The 3-0 Money, go to train by Jessica Smith at Xenia, Ohio. Driver changed to Jason Beatty. Jason Beatty. The 4 is MJ's Pegs Prodigy, owned by Charles J. Bowen of Jeffersonville, Ohio, driven by James Bowen Jr. with Charles Bowen up. The 5 is Drinkson Royal Ray, owned and trained by Roger Hughes Jr. of Jamestown, Ohio. Roger Hughes Jr. is on. And from the second tier, the 6, Tony Paco, by Pasco Banucci of Commerce Township, Michigan, trained by Robert Werner. Ronnie Gillespie is in the sulky. That's the field for the 3rd in the...
Okay, Drinks on Royal Ray. It's Roger Hughes Jr. trained, owned, and driven. It's a 2-year-old gelding by Royalty for Life out of Drinks on the House by Donato Hanover. Made a break last week at Allen County. Trotted, but coming off of that, had 4 seconds in a row and win by a neck at Troy. This year, 10 starts, 3 wins, 4 seconds, 2/3, 25,000 on his card, and a mark at Troy of 203. Number 6 is...
The 6 is Tony Paco. Ronnie Gillespie picks up the drive for Robert Werner. Pasco Vucini owns 2-year-old Bay Colt by Marseille. $5,500 Buckeye Classic purchase, 8 starts, 3 wins, 2nd and a 3rd, $14,455. One of those wins came at Wilmington, where he took a mark of 202 and 2/5. The 6, Tony Paco.
We mentioned he's a good Buckeye Classic 5,500. Drinks on Royal Ray at the Blooded Horse Sale, $3,200, and he has 25,000 in his card.
Yeah, that was a bargain.
That's about pick-a-ching. Definitely,
yes.
Definitely.
It's like playing the slots. You hit a good one. You hit a signer.
It's it. You'll get them triple gold nuggets. We have a good story though coming up by Doug Bellinger, one of the partial owners. You talking about hitting a good luck? We'll call it. It is luck, because it's everything. It's a draw. It's a luck of the draw, and but he has his one of the partial owners. We'll be interviewing him, and he says he's still enjoying.
Yeah,
the reaps of his first purchase.
He is in with the Stable.ca, and Stable, one of our prime sponsors from the get-go when we started this broadcast. They do so much for the Ohio Harness Horsemen Association broadcast team, as do our other sponsors. But when we have a chance, somebody that's involved with like last night, we had Brad Wallace of Hickory Lane Farm. Tonight we're going to have Kevin Smitterbush. We'll just do it after this race. He's just going to talk quickly about how to get involved with the Stable.ca and be in the partial ownership.
Moving behind the Mike Wepkenberg starting gate for the 3rd race at Findlay, Ohio. Hancock County Fair.
In memory of Wayne Farthing, 2-year-old Colt Trot, Okra, purchase $7,125. 5 on gate, the 6, Tony Paco in the 2nd tier. Well, these freshman Colt Trotters swing to the top of the stretch, and here they come. here in loud and wonderful Findlay, Ohio. Figure off and trotting, Drinkson Royal Ray headed for the lead, not so quickly as Winding Path, using the rail to his advantage, up on the inside to take the lead. Drinkson Royal Ray will yield to the garden spot, racing into MJ Pank's Prodigy, off the turn and driving down the backside, and nearing the opening quarter. Mickey's Money is in there trotting in fourth. Fifth, that's Tony Pacco in sixth, and trailing the field. Oh, Money and Jason Beatty can see them all. They're well strung out here as they trot by that opening quarter mile mark of the race, and up top, Winding Path has it by 4. By that opening quarter and 31 seconds flat, around that far sweeping turn for the first time, Winding Path, leading in here by 4.5, passing the stand for the first time, heading on over to the half. On the inside, Drinkson Royal Ray is trotting in second. MJ Pank's Prodigy there in third. Gap at 3.5, racing in more than Mickey's Money. Followed in fifth by Tony Pacco in sixth, and trailing the field. Oh, Money into the pale path. They're rolling up top. Winding Path leads the way here through a half and 101 and 1/5. Winding Path, 2-year-old son of Enterprise, and leads it here by a length and a half, 2. And to the inside, Drinkson Royal Ray is closing in, racing in second. Up on the outside, MJ's Pank's Prodigy was fourth, now third, now second, charging and running alongside of the leader. Looked the leader in the eye and went right on by as they race towards the 3/4 mile mark of the race. Oh, Money set up 3 high there. Racing by 3/4, and we got a new leader up top, Drinkson Royal Ray, with the lead here by 3/4. 133 and 4/5. Up top with the lead, MJ Pank's Prodigy to the outside. Oh, Money! And now ready to be swung 3 high on the outside. Here comes Mickey's Money. Moves to the inside as they travel the wire. With the lead, Oh, Money! Oh, Money is going to get up. Go in it here. Finishing second, Mickey's Money. Third was the 5, Drinkson Royal Ray. Fourth is Tony Pacco. Fifth is MJ Pank's Prodigy. And sixth and last, Winding Path. Time of the mile, 2:05 flat. Oh.
2:05, they kind of walked home off a half and 1:01 and 1. 1:03 and 4 back half. 31 for the quarter, 1:01 for the half. 3/4, 1:33 and 4. Winding Path, Ed Greeno Jr. looked very comfortable on the front end, but when he hit that final turn, he kind of backed up. But he does show some wins on the card, 4 wins, so I'm sure they'll see what is going on with Winding Path. Trotted a mile, a win at Salina in 2:04. This mile tonight in 2:05. You just never know what horse is going to show up at times.
Absolutely. You look at him, you say, who's going to be here tonight?
Yes.
But
Jason Beatty, who had a couple winners last night, picks up his fourth winning drive, his second of the card tonight. That's his 4th.
with 3, is that Oh, Money?
Oh, Money, the 2-year-old brown got a son of Ready for Money out of the bar, hopping mare. Jessica Smith, Xenia, Ohio, owns and trains. First win in 10 tries this year. Hot pace set up front for Oh, Money. Oh, Money at one time was last in this field of 6. So the pace the mile set up for Oh, Money.
That's it. Just at how the mile unfolds. Oh, Money was a Buckeye Ohio Select. You own $6,000, and just picked up another $3,000, up to $10,000 for this year.
In memory of Wayne Farthing, the 3 Oh, Money. 2-year-old brown gelding by Ready for Money out of Terra. She by bar hopping. Owned and trained by Jessica Smith of Xenia, Ohio. Nicely handled here this evening by winning driver Jason Beatty. That's 2 wins on tonight's card for Jason Beatty, giving him a driving double vote thus far with the 3 Oh, Money first career victory, timed in 2:05 flat. Here's the rundown for the 3rd race. The 1 Winding Path, 6. For the 2 Mickey's Money, 2. The 3 Oh, Money, the race winner, timed in 2:05. The 4 MJ Pank's Prodigy, 5. The 5 Drinkson Royal Ray, 3. And the 6 Tony Pacco, 4. Recheck the rundown, top to bottom, it should read 6:21.53. 4 on the bottom. Quarter mile fractions as follows. The opening quarter 31 seconds, half at 1:01 and 1, 3/4 at 1:33 and 4. By the time of the mile, 2:05 flat. Oh.
I didn't see any of the Smiths. Where are the Smiths? They weren't down there. I tell you, they're racing.
They might have so many in.
And they'll say, well, that's it. They'll save that. But that was and again, being no wins and 10 starts, that could be a shocker, And they say, well, they weren't expecting. So they said, well, we'll catch him when they get back in. But he won. Very impressive, too.
Yes,
New lifetime mark, 2:05 flat here at Findlay. That will be our third race. We're coming up the fourth race. We shall be watching the 3-year-old colt pace. Might have a little speed in here tonight. So we'll be back after these few short messages.
Midland Acres is proud to stand the prominent stallions, TCI, Long Tom, Ready for Money, Monty Mickey, Summa Cum Laude, and Bit of a Legend. With such great pedigree and speed in the stallion barn, Midland Acres will provide a diverse group of top yearlings in the sale ring for 2025. Visit us this fall at our consignments at the Blooded Horse Sale on August 26th, the Ohio Select Jug Sale on September 12th, and the Lexington Select Sale on September 29th through October 3rd. Let Midland Acres' experience in the industry lead you to the winner's circle.
Have you heard about Bob? It's the Buckeye Owner Bonus, the Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association's new incentive program. The program is for people who purchase yearlings or retain their homebreds out of mares registered and eligible for the OHHA's Breeders' Award program at the upcoming 2025 sales. The total bonus will be 1/2 the amount designated for that year's Breeders' Award program. For more information about the Buckeye Owner Bonus, visit OHHA.com or call 614-221-3650.
We are back here at Findlay, Hancock County Fair. I'd like to thank our fine sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. Tonight we thank Ohio State Veterinary Medical Center, Big D's Tack and Vet Supply, Dublin Valley Farm, Hickory Lane Farm, DAC Vitamins, Midland Acres, Cool Wind Farm, Ohio Farm Bureau, Woolham Stables, and the Stable.ca, and we got a member of the stable, Kevin Schmidbush, and we're going to talk about the Stable.ca right after this post-parade.
Big limit approached by the one hot times tonight by Ivy Holdings of Apple Creek, Ohio, trained by Robert Brooks with Pierce Henry. For the 2, it's Rip Racer LLC of our Cannibal, Ohio, Something Be Dragon. Trained by Jody Plummerstone with Ronnie Gillespie. Jacob Baird drives the 3, all full and no beef. Owned, trained, and driven by Jacob Baird of Blanchard, Ohio. The 4 is Fear the Panda by Amelia Smith of Xenia, Ohio, trained by Randy Smith and Jason Beatty. Jason Beatty will drive the 4, Fear the Panda. The 5, Making Moonshine by Bradley Delaney of Wilmington, Ohio, trained by Deborah Schwartz with Hank Levan. For the 2nd tier, the 6, Cleveland Top Rookie, owned by Philip Grove, Sydney, Ohio, trained by Brian Georges, and the clock is in the sulky. That's the deal for the...
We are back at Findlay. If you're just joining us, we're getting ready for the 4th race, 3-year-old colt pace. Going to tell you who's in it quick. We're going to do a quick interview here with Kevin Schmidbush. Hot times tonight from the rail. Something Be Dragon, all bull and no beef. Fear the Panda, Making Moonshine, and Cleveland Top Rookie. Field of 6, it should be a good one, but Kevin Schmidbush joins us. He's on the speed committee at the Allen County Fair. you are a member of the stable.ca, and we want to thank the stable so much for being one of our prime sponsors year in and year out. Tell us about what it's like to be part of the stable.
Well, the stable has been pretty awesome, and it's been very rewarding to me, Doug, over the years. One of the first horses I bought into at the stable, being a fractional owner, I bought into Purple Aura back in, I can't even remember, it's 4 or 5 years ago, I think. And you called her first win at Urbana in the Buckeye Stallion Series that year, and she went on to be a heck of a filly in 2 seasons. She ended up winning well over $150,000, and when the stable bought her, we bought her from Dr. Steiner's farm, and I had a little insight on there because I know Al real well there, the farm manager, and Anthony went and looked at Purple that time, and we got involved in that. But she raced for 2 seasons and made crazy money, set at several track records. I got to go to Delaware and stand in the winner's circle with the stable.
That was a thrill.
Several times.
Yes.
And
Scioto Downs,
Northfield
Park, all of them, Miami Valley.
She set a track record as a 2-year-old at Miami Valley. Well, actually, it was Dayton Raceway, I think, when she set that track record in the Sire Stakes thing. But
quickly before they go to the gate here, it's a little investment. You can invest. Say you invested $2,000 in Purple Aura.
Oh, you wouldn't even have to do that, really.
And you made a profit on Purple Aura.
Well, big time. I'm still living partially on the winnings of her over the years.
Really?
And I bought into as many as 12 different horses.
And some didn't make it, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that's.
But it might
part
just
of
be
it.
1,000 a horse you get into.
Right.
Excuse me. And the training bill is very cheap, I'm sure.
It's about like $25 a month per share.
Per share.
Yes.
And that's shoeing and everything.
That's it. And then once in a while,
you don't have to buy license, right?
Well, it depends on how many shares you own.
It all depends. Okay.
Right.
But it's the thrill. Your name might not be on the program, but you're part of that stable for a very little investment. You get to go watch this horse race.
Absolutely.
And if it doesn't pan out, you don't lose that much.
Well, I love racing so much.
Yes.
I don't have anybody racing here tonight, but I'm here just because I love it.
Real quick, they're going to the gate. Thanks so much for the stable.ca, and thank you for being part of it and what you do for racing. And real quick on the Allen County Fair, it was a great meet, 2-day meet.
Great 9 days of our fair. We had 2 nights of great harness racing, and the pari-mutuels, we bet around $30,000 in 2 nights there, so we're very pleased. Didn't get a track record this year, but we're real close.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Kevin.
you.
Let's go to Jason Settlemore.
3-year-old colt racers at the Hancock County Fair. Horsemen pacing, firing away from the outside, making moonshine. Gets the first call from the inside. Hot times tonight on the inside. Dropping to the rail, racing into something. Be Dragon. Come to the outside, racing in third. That's making moonshine. Pylons are racing in fourth. As they travel down the backside, that is Cleveland Top Rookie moving towards the opening quarter. And hot times tonight with the lead here by 2. They're going to zing the opening quarter. The inside, Something Be Dragon is there racing in second. By that opening quarter, 28 and 4 fifths. On the inside, Fear the Panda racing in third. A gap of 2 racing fourth. Cleveland Top Rookie. Gap of 5.5, 6 lengths, back racing in fifth. All Bull, No Beef, the gap of 6, racing in sixth. As they race by the stand for the first time and head on over to the halfway mile mark of the race. Something Be Dragon. Rather, that's making moonshine, rolling to the half. Up on top of the field, hot times tonight. Leads it here by a length and a half. By the half, 58 and 2 fifths. On the inside, racing in second, it's Something Be Dragon. Off the turn and driving down the backside. Heads are pointed towards 3/4 and hot times tonight. With the lead here by a length of 3 parts and now 2. Something Be Dragon to the inside, racing in second. Pops Fear the Panda racing in third. Second over the outside in fourth, Cleveland Top Rookie. Fifth, that's making moonshine and off stride in sixth. Oh! And No Beef by the 3/4 mile mark of the race. 3/4, 128 and 4 fast. They move to the top of Heartbreak Lane. Less than a 16th to go. They're on the way home. Hancock County Fair from the inside. Hot times tonight. Now rolling on the outside. Here comes Cleveland Top Rookie. Rolling on the outside. Times tonight though. Just enough. Cleveland Top Rookie to go second. Something Be Dragon third. Fourth is Fear the Panda. Fifth is Making Moonshine. And sixth and last, all bold and no beef. Time of the mile. 1:58. 3 fast times tonight in Pierce Henry.
1:58 and 3. I'm going to give you the rundown real quick, unofficially. We're going to close up shop for just a little bit. Heavy rain is coming. They say it's going to last a while. We don't want to get this camera soaking wet. There's no roof over our head, so we're going to close up shop here real quick. Your winner, the one, Hot Times Tonight. Second to 6, Cleveland Top Rookie. Third to 2, Something Be Dragon. Now, this is all unofficial. Fourth to 4, Fear the Panda. Fifth to 5, Making Moonshine. And 6 to 3, All About Bull and No Beef. 1:58 and 3, Pierce Henry gets the winning drive. We'll keep you posted, but we're going to have to close things up with no roof over our head here in Findlay. This equipment cannot take water. It's about like a racetrack. No water for the equipment.
The Ohio Harness Horsemen's Association presents Freshman Focus, a look at 2-year-olds in training across the Buckeye State.
Jones, Roy Wilson. And from the second tier, the 6th, Yankees Mo. Over Matt Rowe, Urbana, Ohio. Trevor Logan Rowe. Sean Martin, the 2nd, is in the sulky. That's the field for the 10th race. The Ohio Colt Racing Association 2-year-old Colt Pace in memory of Jim Penny. Drivers change on the 3. Spark of the Fire, Hank Levan.
Okay, that was the I can just give them the winners from the 6th race on too, I guess.
Yeah, we missed 3 or 5, 6, 7, 8. Did we miss? Did we miss the 5th also?
Did we 6?
The starter has called the horses to the gate. Gate is rolling. Tenth race in memory of Jim Penny. Ohio Colt Racing Association 2-year-old Colt Pacer.
15 minutes.
5 on the 6th, Yankees Mo in the second tier.
10th race, these are the 2-year-old
Moving
Colt
up,
Pacers.
moving in. The gates swing to the top of the stretch here in Findlay, Ohio.
Findlay, Ohio.
And here they come. Pacing, firing right out for the lead. Shelby's Fast Fool gets the first call. Driving in the first turn, just a legend. Right alongside of Rated PJ. From the outside, Mikey DeMoose drops in among the pylons, racing in third. In and out of the first turn and over to the opening quarter. Spark at the Fire, racing in fourth. Fifth there to the pylons as they move down the backside. That's Shelley's Fast Fool in sixth and trail of the field. Spark at the Fire can see them all. Moving by the opening quarter, being met up front by Justin Legend with the lead. Leading it by a length and a quarter by the opening quarter, 31 seconds flat. Now moving to the outside, Rated PJ now to the front. With the lead by a length and a half. Justin Legend will yield for the Garden Frog, racing into passing stand for the first time, heading on over to the half. Up top, leading the way. They race towards the halfway mile mark of the race. We're going to have a new leader on the outside. That's the 2 Rated PJ from the inside. Mikey DeMoose from the inside of the third, Justin Legend. Second up on the outside, racing in fourth, Yankees Mo. By the half, 102 and 1/5. Third up on the outside in fifth, Shelley's Fast Fool. And sixth and trailing the field, Spark at the Fire. Out the backside to go, near the 3/4 mile mark of the race. Mikey DeMoose with the lead, leading it by a length and a half. Now set up 3 wide on the outside as they drive towards the 3/4 mile mark of the race with the lead. Up top, leading the way, Mikey DeMoose with the lead. And to the outside, that's Yankees Mo there in second. Justin Legend to the inside, racing in third. 3/4 and 1:33 and 4/5. To the top of the stretch from the inside with the lead. Mikey DeMoose to the outside, racing in second. It's a crapshoot, sparking the fire as they drive towards the wire. From the inside, Mikey DeMoose with the lead. There are going to be 3 of them across the track as they come to the wire. Mikey DeMoose on the inside, Mikey DeMoose on the outside. Ooh, too close to call. Looked like Shelley's Fast Fool.
I think Beatty got him on the outside. That's going to be close.
It is.
Sorry for the delay there, folks. We had to jump
up for a great finish that was.
Yeah.
And coming down to the wire, here comes Doug Ballinger. Dry and comfy. We weathered it out underneath the tent up here.
I got all the way over to my car and remembered that the wireless that we're picking Jason up with is hooked to a fence down there and was still turned on, so I had to go back out. That was when it was raining real hard.
Little garbled there. That looks like unofficial 4, 5, 6. That was Shelley's Fast Fool with Jason Beatty. Jason Beatty. So, trained by Brian George. Welcome back to Ballinger. Was a wet. Everybody got wet. The poor Finnish guy, Ed, his program is floating. And all the numbers are running. Folks missed. It was good racing. They were close. Times weren't spectacular, but enough to win. We did have a mile in 2, 2, and 4. And that was with Butcher Shot Buck. His first, and that was Hank Levan in the sulky. We'll go over these as soon as we get the official rundown. We'll get a quick rundown of the races that we weren't able to broadcast.
Very good finish here.
Still looking at it. I'm still not sure who got it. I think Jason on the outside. That horse was coming. But the horse on the rail was fighting pretty hard, too. I couldn't even tell who that was.
We got a good spot here.
We've had good finishes.
Yeah.
Good finishes here.
4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Unofficial. In the 10th. Fool me once out of a She Shall Cruise. She by Yankee Cruiser by Kent Walker, New Vienna, Ohio, trained by Brian Georges. Nicely by winning driver Jason Beatty. That's 4 wins on tonight's card for Jason Beatty, giving him Grand Slam. As he steers the 4 Shelley's Fast Fool, home winner for first career victory in 2:05 and 1/5. This race in memory of Jim Penny. Jim was a huge fan of harness racing. Trained and driven horses. Winning Deb. Deb's winning Star. Lady Petite. And Cinderlane Jane. a friend of harness racing many, many years. This race in memory of Jim Penny. Goes to the 4, Shelley's Pass Full. Jason Beatty, Brian Jordan's home winner for the first time in their career, 2:05 1/5.
Just got a note on the radar, rain to start back up within 5 minutes.
Are you serious? It's raining right now.
It's raining now. Light rain, it said.
The problem is, like, we can't have any on this stuff.
Yeah. It just can't get any.
Here it comes.
Yeah, just can't do much more. Yeah, this equipment just can't. We have no cover whatsoever.
None. Well,